Just simmer down out there with this Flightline stuff. We're not willing to crown him king just yet. Congrats to Flightline and his connection. We just not willing to crown him king just yet. Was his win in the Pacific Classic awesome? Astonishing by 20 and 1/5 or so off the track record. I pulled the speed figures this morning. They're equal to Ghost Zapper and Dr. Fager. Those are the fastest horse we've ever seen on the Thoroughbreds or the Ragusons. But I'm telling you now, that there's another horse on the planet. And his name is Life is Good, and things are awfully good. He's salty, y'all. He's got 10 starts. He's got 8 wins. And I think he's got $4 million. He's been tried. He's been true. He's been tested. So let's not crown Mr. Flightline king just yet. I'm not willing to do that. Now, I'm not taking nothing from him. I picked him like everybody else. And from a fan perspective, that's what this is all about now, because this is good for the sport to have a Flightline, a equine, a super sport, which will draw more public's attention that's not typically racing to our sport. Flightline's a great story for our sport, with all the negative connotation we've had the last couple years surrounding the Derby and medication. This is a feel-good story. I like it a whole bunch, for sure. I am so happy for them. I am so happy for the connections. I am so happy for the game that I love to have a Michael Jordan, a superstar like Flightline, unequivocally. Here's the scary thing. That's only his 5th start, y'all. That means he has room to improve. He's never been tested. That is scary, okay? That is scary. This horse could get better. So again, we're never going to diminish what he did. I am going to embrace it. I love it, but I'm not willing to crown him king just yet. I'm just not, okay? Because if you don't think Life is Good, it's tried. You don't think he's true. If you don't think Life is Good, it's tested. He's won $4 million, y'all. He's got 10 starts. He's got 8 wins in 1 second. And that Whitney win, okay, with Super Saver, and you better keep an eye on Super Saver, who was on the wrong lead all the way down the lane in the Whitney. Go take a look. Todd Pletcher has runners, y'all. So we're not just willing to hand the keys over to the kingdom of the best horse of the greatest or the GOAT of all time, the Flightline. No, he didn't. I just said it. I'm the speed king. I go out on the limb. I love him. He's a nice horse. But I ain't willing to give him my crown. I ain't willing. You see the crown on my head. I ain't willing to crown him king just yet. No, sir. Life is Good going to have something to say about that, and I hope he shows up in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Life is Good, along with Flightline, along with Epicenter. Because Todd Pletcher's got a beautiful, beautiful runner, y'all. Now, I tell you this. Here's the question about Flightline. Will we see him run again before the Breeders' Cup Classic? 2, will we see him run past the age of 4? Which is what is our wish. We want to see our equine horses run and compete. Not go to the breeding shed. I get it, the business part of it. But don't you want to compete? Don't be telling me he's the greatest all time with 4 starts or 5 starts. He's never been beaten. They all get beat. Man of War got beat. Secretariat got beat. But again, they're campaigning the horses, rightly so. It's a big investment. They got to guard their investment. But didn't we get into the game to compete? Put the horse on the racetrack, man, and run him. That's my thing. Okay? Will we see him run past the age of 4 after the Breeders' Cup Classic? I don't think you will, because agreed. No, you did not. Just said it. I'm just calling it what it is. And I'm not willing to crown him king and call him the greatest of all time. With 4 starts, please. He's a nice horse, of course. And the horses that he beat are absolutely grade 1, grade 2 horses. He beat a nice fill in there, okay? Country Grammar ain't nothing to sneeze at. Express Train ain't nothing to sneeze at. Those horses those 4 horses have beat most grade 1, grade 2 horses. He stomped them by 20. But none of those are Life is Good either, in my opinion. I'm looking at his speed figures too. And I know Life is Good have been tried, true, and been tested, has been headed, has been challenged, okay? We don't know what's going to happen with Flightline. Don't tell me he's the greatest of all time. He's not the greatest of all time. He's got 4 starts, now 5 starts. That's the measuring stick now? No, get on the track and compete. Go where places where you got a chance other horses to compete. Okay, and the first sign of that is that he won't run probably before the Breeders' Cup Classic, which is 3 months away, it's crazy. Put the horse on the track and let him run. But again, I don't want to take nothing from him. I picked him. Go watch my video. Of course, I pat him on top. My second horse was Express Train, I believe, who didn't run. But I'm just here to say, let's just simmer down in the community. Let's not be crowning him king just yet. Let's get a healthy dialogue. I think Life is Good is just as good, or could be just as good, as your Flightline. No, he did now. Speed King has lost his mind. No, I didn't. It's a bunch of fun. That's what racing should be. We're not crowning him king just yet. The old Flightline. We're not taking nothing from him. Congrats to him. We think Life is Good is just as good.